Hello everyone, you're watching Ediopedia World videos. We are learning PowerPoint and my name is Neeru Verma. We will discuss about the slide basic today. PowerPoint, it includes all the features you need to produce a professional looking presentation. When we create a PowerPoint presentation, it is made up of series of slides. The slide contain the information that we want to communicate with the audience. The information can include the text, pictures, charts, videos, and sounds. Before we begin and adding the information to the slides, we need to know the basics of the working with these slides. In this session, we learn how to insert a new slide, modify the slide, the layouts, and change the presentation views. The course goal is to understand the basic about the slide, like where the placeholders are located, what is the area being called, and to become familiar of using the slides. Like quickly add the slides, quickly duplicate them, and if we want, we need to delete the slides. How we can perform these tasks easily and quickly. Then talking about the slide basic. Every PowerPoint presentation is composed of the series of slides, and if we want to create a slideshow, we need to know the basics of working with the slide. We need to feel comfortable with the tasks such as inserting a new slide, changing the layout of the slide, arranging the existing slides, changing the slide view, and adding the notes to the slide. The next is about the slides. Slides contain placeholders, as we have shown this in the picture, which is the area on the slide that are enclosed by dotted borders. So dotted borders, this is the area, the dotted borders, and these are the placeholders. In this slide, we have two placeholders. Placeholder, it can contain different type of items. For example, it contain the text. It may contain the picture or the chart or any clip art as well. So we can understand the placeholder as it's holding a particular text, or it's holding a picture, or it's holding a chart. It's holding an object basically. Then moving further, if we talk about the slide layout, there are different type of layouts based on the arrangement of the placeholders, and I'll show you. We have the slide right now in front of us, the slide layout. You can click on layout and then you'll get a lot many options, like the different kind of layouts. There is a layout which is called as title slide, this one. If we select this, you will be getting the two options to add those in the slide. One is the title and the other is the subtitle. Then if you are going to select this second one, the title and the content, on the top of the slide you can add the title, and then on the second portion, on the second placeholder, you can add the contents. So in this way, the section header, title only, comparison, and to content, you have a lot many options. The type of layouts you have, you can select any layout depending on your requirement. If you want to do some comparison, then you can go for this option. If you want to describe something, then title and content, this is the best option. Write the title above and then write the description or the content in the second placeholder. Currently we have selected the title and the content. This slide is selected right now. Okay, then moving further, this is about the slide layout. So the next one is customizing the slide layout. What does that mean? Customizing means we are customizing our slide. Either we have selected, we want to change the slide, we want to change the placeholders. So I'll explain you that how we can customize these slides. Suppose we'll talk about this, customizing the slide layout. This particular slide, we want to change the layout. Then go into select the layout option. You will get a list and then select Suppose you want to select, you select it, and you will be getting 3 placeholders now. One is the customizing this layout, then you have the two more placeholders for the comparison. In the same way, you can keep on changing the different layouts to see how your slide looks like and what is the best suited layout for your slide. You can select this one as well. So in this way, you can change the layout of your existing slide, the slide you have already created. If you want to check that which layout suits better, then you definitely can try changing that. One more thing, if we are talking about customizing the slide layout, then I'll show you what are the options available, how we can customize it, how we can delete, insert the objects and everything. So the second thing is deleting the placeholder. We have 2 placeholders right now in this slide. One is having our text customizing the slide layout, and second one is empty. It's not having anything. So what we can do is we can select the placeholder, the dotted placeholder, this one. Wait, yeah, this is selected right now, and you can press delete. Wait, selected, yeah. Now click on delete, and this placeholder would be removed from your slide. What is the other thing that you can do with the slide? If you're talking about the customize, you can delete the placeholder. If you want, you can insert a text box. Click on insert, and then if you want to add some text onto it, so select this text box, and yeah, this is your text box. Now you can increase or decrease the size depending on your requirement. This is the text box we have placed on your slide, and you can put your text here. Suppose customizing the slide layout. Then you can keep adding your content like that. We definitely have the layout which gives us the option to add the title and then the description. Suppose you have selected a kind of layout. Yes, this one. Suppose you have selected this kind of layout and you have inserted a picture. If you want to add some additional text, then you do have the option to add the text boxes. Means rather than the placeholder, you have an additional facility to add the text in your slide. Select the text boxes, insert, and then text box, and then put it in your slide anywhere. We need to delete this placeholder first. Yeah, so this is one more option, that adding the text on your slide. Then the next thing is, if you want to use a blank slide on your presentation, then we do have an option for that. Home, layout, and insert a blank presentation. From this, home, new slide, and then insert a blank slide. Yeah, you can customize this blank slide. This is the best option if you want to customize your slide. You do have certain layouts, the default layouts. Okay, you already have the option in the layout. You will have multiple options. You can select any option from this layout that best suit your presentation. But still, if you want to customize, you do have the option for that. Choose the blank slide and then try customizing it. You can add the placeholders in it, means you can add the text, you can add the pictures, and you can add the chart or more things on this blank slide, and then you can save it. Then moving further, then next we have is working with the slides, and the topics we are going to cover is insert a new slide. Means we already have a presentation and we want to enter a new slide in between. If you want to copy and paste a new slide, if you want to duplicate a particular slide, or deleting a slide and moving a slide. Moving means changing the position of a slide. So these are the subtopics we are going to cover for the slides. The first one is, if you want to insert a new slide, then the option is like you have selected the number 7 slide right now, working with the slides. One option is you can click on new slide and then select the layout, which kind of slide you want to enter. Like for example, this one, the comparison slide, where you can add the title, then you can add the subtitles, and then you can enter the points, the sub points for the comparisons. And the other option is that select the slide first, not the placeholder. Then Control and M. And you do have certain options like select this slide from the thumbnail. From this view we have selected number 7 slide. Right click on this and you will get an option new slide. Click on this and you will get a new blank slide added next to the slide we have selected. The other option would be click on new slide and then select any layout from the list. For example, we have selected this one, comparison layout. So we have got these 2 slides added next to the slide we have selected. So these are the options available to insert a new slide in our presentation. We do have a shortcut for that, Control plus M. Whenever you are going to press this shortcut, Control and M, a new slide would be entered in the presentation. Then we have an option copy and paste a new slide. If you want to copy and paste a slide, select the slide, then click on the home tab. You have one option here, copy the slide, and then the other option is paste. Once you click on paste, you will get 2-3 options here that use the destination theme, and then keep source formatting and picture only. So you can click the option as per the desire, and accordingly you will get the second slide. This is the copy and paste function, and how it works I have shown you. Copy the slide and paste it. That's it. In the paste you will get 3 options. Use destination theme means it's going to use the same theme which was there in your current slide. And then the other one, if you only want to paste the picture which was there on your slide as a picture, you want to do it, and keep source formatting. These are the 3 options available in the paste option under home tab. Okay, so let's remove the slide right now. Okay, the other option is duplicate a slide. Select it, and using the shortcut Control D, you press the shortcut Control D and you will get the duplicated slide next to it. Other option is right click on this and then select the duplicate slide. It's also going to do the same thing. You'll get a copy of the slide next to it. And the next function we have is delete a slide. It's very simple. Select the slide and click on the delete button on your keyboard. The other option would be right click and then you can select the delete slide option. So in this way you'll delete the slide from the presentation. Then if you're talking about move a slide, then select the slide and you can move the location up and down. You want to move it up, click on this. We have changed the number of the slides. The 8th number of the slide means we have changed the sequence. The 7th and 8th, they are swapped. In the same way, click on this slide and then drag it down, drag it up and drag it down, and leave the cursor, the mouse cursor, where you really want to paste it to. Now we have got the previous sequence working with these slides, and then next to it is managing slide and the presentation. Okay, so we are going to discuss about managing slides and the presentation. As you add slides to the presentation, PowerPoint offers you a variety of views and tools to help you organize and prepare your slideshow. We do have different views. For example, the normal view, the slide sorter view, reading, and the slideshow view. These are the views available. It's important to access the different slide views and use them for various tasks. The slide view commands are located on the bottom right of the PowerPoint window in a normal view. The view on which we normally works is the normal view. The current view in the presentation is the normal. This is the normal view on which we are working. On the right hand side bottom, we have certain options like normal view, then we have slide sorter view, and we have the reading view and the slideshow. We normally work in the normal view. This is the default view where you can create, edit your slides, and you can move these slides in the slide tab. Like these are certain options that you perform in the normal view. You add the content, you add the text, and whatever you want to add the content on your slides, you can do that in the normal view only. This is a kind of view where you can see these slides on the right hand side, and on the left hand side you can see the thumbnails, the sequence of the slides one after the other, and the miniature of the slides. You cannot add anything on the left hand side on this slide view where you can see the thumbnails. You can only modify these slides in the right hand side. You click here and you can modify the content. You can see the content on the left hand side. You can see the content on the left hand side, but you cannot modify it. Then second view we have is the slide sorter view. In this view, I'll show you. Click on this. This is the slide sorter view. Click here. Yeah. In this view, miniature of these slides are arranged on the screen. We can drag and drop these slides to different position. If you want to move your slide from one place to another, if you want to change the sequence, you can do that very easily in the slide sorter view. You cannot modify anything, you cannot write anything on this slide sorter view. You can only see the sequence. The miniature of your slides are located one after the other, and the content you can see, and the number of slides it show you, and means the total number of slides, and the sequence it show you. If you want to move the slides, you can move it up and down by selecting it and by dragging it to the particular location. But if you want to enter some content, if you want to add some text, if you want to add some picture or any chart, anything, then you have to come back to the normal view. Then only you can do it. It is just a kind of visual presentation of the slide to you. That these all are your slides. You can only move the positions, nothing else in the slide sorter view. The next we have is the reading view. Click here. This view is just like your computer screen, or you can say the slideshow, as we used to get the slideshow of the presentation. So that kind of view it is. And as the name suggests, reading view, you can only read the contents. You cannot do anything. You cannot modify the contents. You cannot even like change the position of the slide, because you can see only one slide at a time in this view, reading view. You can only read the contents written on a particular slide. The next one is the slideshow view. That is also similar to this view, but the difference between the slideshow and the reading view is that in the reading view, you get the taskbar in the bottom. This is the, If you want to switch between windows, if you want to select some other icon, some other software you want to select, means any program that is being minimized in your taskbar, if you want to select that, you can do it. But in case of the slideshow view, you can only see the slideshow on the entire screen. You need to come out of that view first by clicking on the escape key, and then only you can access the other programs. The only difference between the reading view and the slideshow view is the difference of the taskbar, which is available in the reading view. Let me show you the slideshow view also. This is your slideshow view. I have clicked on it and it has taken me to the first slide of the presentation working with the slide. We don't have the taskbar here. We don't have any options available. you can only click on enter, and with the help of the arrow key you can see the contents mentioned on the other slides. With the help of the up arrow key and down arrow key you can see the previous slides and the next slides. That's it. If you want to move out of the slideshow, then you need to press the escape key. These are the views available. The next we have is, let's come back to the normal view first. We were here. The next point is view the outline of the presentation. This is the outline view. You can click here. Yeah, this is the outline. Outline tab show you the slide text in the outline form. Whatever we have written on these slides, it show you the content one after the other in the continuation, as we have written all the text on a page or something. So this allows us to quickly edit the slide text and view the content of the multiple slide at once. It removes the pictures actually. Suppose you have added certain pictures on one slide, on multiple slide, then when you are going to click on the outline view, it's going to remove all the pictures from in between and only going to show you the text one after the other. And if you want to quickly modify or edit your text, you can do this very quickly and easily in the outline view. Click on the outline. It's going to show you only the text that is entered on the different slides. Then modify the text, whatever you want to modify. So that was about the outline section, the outline of the presentation. Come back to the slide view again. Then the next is organize slides into sections. Suppose you have 12 slides. You have first four slides which is explaining a different topic, then another 4 slides that is explaining a different topic, and then next 4 is going to explain some advanced topic like that. Then you can definitely place those slides on different sections. We can create 3 sections, and then you can first 4 slides in section 1, then section 2 and section 3 accordingly. I'll show you how we can do it. We have an option available section under the home ribbon. Click on this section, then add section. Okay. I have selected this particular slide, section 9, so that's why this is the other section created, means 1 to 8 slides that was on the other section, and then 9, 10 and the remaining slides are in the different section. It's showing the untitled section. Rename the section. Suppose we want to write here advanced. Yeah. So we have got 3 slides here under advanced section. You can click on this icon, collapse section. Then it's only going to show you the name of the section on the left hand side in the slide view. In the similar way, you can click on the first slide and then again section, add section, and then you can rename here as general, or let's name it as general. Collapse it. So we have 2 sections now for this entire presentation. First section contains 8 slides, and the second section, which is advanced, that contains 3 slides. If you want to remove sections, then click on this and you will get all these slides back in the same order. Remove section. You do have an option available here, remove all sections. Suppose you have created 3, select this, remove all sections, and all sections would be gone. This is for your own reference only. In the left hand side, it's going to show you, while showing the slideshow, there is no use of these sections. When you are going to present your slide of your presentation on a projector or anywhere, like whenever you are going to present that, there is no relevance of the section. The slide comes one after the other. But this is your own reference only, if you want to create certain sections and keep the slides, if you want to remember that. that what is the content I need to place in section 1, then section 2. If you want to categorize your slides, then it is helpful. Then moving further, we have the notes view available. So we are going to discuss now adding notes to the slide and using note page view. This is your note section. Click to add note. Suppose you want to add some note here, adding notes to the slide. This is the topic, and what we are going to enter here is explaining the process of adding notes. Then you want to enter anything else. There is an option available here by which you can increase or decrease the size of this note section. You place your cursor here on the upper line, then the cursor would be changed. Right click and then try to increase the size. I'm not able to do it right now. There would be it's stucking. Anyways, means you can stretch it to the upper position and you can increase this area. You can keep on adding the different points, and that is for your own reference only. Again, the thing is that when you're going to run the slideshow, then only you can see the slide and you will not be able to see the notes. This is for your own reference only. Suppose if you're going to present the presentation in front of certain audiences, and you do want to recall like what was there, what are the things I need to explain along with these points, what is the important points which I need to definitely cover for this particular slide, then you can make certain notes, and before presenting that you can open the presentation and go through the notes that you have written on each slide, and after that you can run the slideshow and explain all the points to the audiences. So that was the main purpose of the notes. That is for the internal reference, that is not for the audience, that is only for the presenter. And then next we have is using note page view. I'll show you where the note page view is. You can click on view tab, and then you have an option here, note page. I have shown you the other options, the normal view, slide sorter view, the reading view. We do have an option available here, note page view. Click here, and in this way you can see the notes as well as your slide. Again, this is for the presenter only. You can see this view. Yeah. Before going through your presentation, before showing your presentation, you can have a look on the note page where it show you the slide as well as your note. Now come back to the normal view. Okay, so we have discussed in this slide about adding the notes and how to use the note page view. So that was it about the session. We have tried to cover almost everything what we can do with the slides. How you can add the new slides, you can remove it, and then you can add the notes, you can remove the notes, you can copy a slide, then you can duplicate a slide, you can add text to these slides. So what are the all operations you can perform using slides? We do have one more option, transition. I'll show you. Click on the slide, and then you have different kind of transitions available here. Suppose you click on push, then it show you how the second slide comes. Like when you are presenting your slide, when you have shown, you have selected the slide show view, in that how these slides are going to switch among themselves. Like one slide is there, and when you click on enter, how the second slide appear. So this is what transition does. There are certain options available here, yeah, in this way. So means this is a kind of an animation or switching between two slides. And this is also one of the operations that is performed with these slides. We have we have 10-11 slides here. You can apply any number of transitions on that. slide number 8 is there and you want that the slide number 9 comes in this particular way or in this split way, yeah, in this way, you can add any number of transition to these slides. So these are the all operation you can perform with these slides. I hope that we understand and we have learned how these slides can be modified. It can be reused by duplicating and by copying, and we have become familiar with these slides now. We can easily add, remove and do multiple tasks. We can switch among these slides. So that was it for today for the slide section view. Thank you for watching Edupedia World videos.